We're going. We're on. We're recording.
We're recording?
We're started recording now.
I just heard,
Audio is fucked.
I just heard what you
Check.
want to hear from your sound engineer. 58 episodes of your podcast. Greg said, "Oh, recording level. What's this?"
Yeah, I've been messing with the volume the whole time, but I fucked everything. Everything's fucked.
That's all right. These people have come to expect us through thick and thin. Thick noises or thin noises. They like us. If they can barely hear us, they still like it. They love it. Welcome to...
I can't hear you at all. Just keep talking.
God damn it. We've been in the midst of a 45-minute sound check. It's not Greg's fault.
Check.
He does his best.
It's kind of my fault.
With a soundboard that's just the it's the guts.
Whoa! What are these dials?
I mean, it's the guts of one of the first refrigerators. That's what we're working with.
Yeah.
It's just something they dug out of a fucking garbage dump.
Well, let me tell you, 58 episodes in, I'm learning about these middle dials here. I think they do things.
Well, I would
Probably.
I would
I mean,
say
they're
they're on there. Yeah.
Usually they don't just put show.
No one can hear you, Anthony, so I wouldn't even talk.
Oh, okay. That's
I'll
fine.
translate for you.
So this is episode 58 of the Rad Dudecast. Thank you.
It's all scratchy.
We're here in Astoria,
Check.
Queens, New York City. It's August. It's hot.
Check.
My name, of course, is Brendan Eyre. You can follow me on Twitter at Brendan C. Eyre,
Check.
E-Y-R-E. I'm here with my lovable, affable, beautiful co-host. Immediately to my right, sitting on his bed,
Mr. Anthony.
He said
DeVito.
Anthony.
Anthony DeVito, and to my left in the captain's chair, the cockpit, bringing the heat to make the sound sweet.
Hey, guys, doing up, Greg? No, I think it worked. Oh, I don't think anyone can hear me.
I just saw what you did.
I mean,
Come on.
I did that purposely because I knew how mad you were getting.
Come on!
I knew how
It's a
mad you were
gag.
getting.
I was doing a gag.
I knew.
You're getting texts. I'm not going to let you read them. Flip this over. Mad Dog wants it.
How are you guys? Oh,
Great.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention. Please follow the podcast on Twitter at the Rad Dudecast.
At the Rad Dudecast.
We'll get back and forth with you. We got great guys coming in, asking us stuff. We got a guy coming in to paint us.
Yeah.
I love
through
that.
Twitter. Guy's gonna
That's
come in
been
and-
long
What?
overdue.
Paint? He said paint?
Guys coming in
Long
to paint us.
overdue that we have a guy to come in to paint us during
Yep.
the podcast.
I would love that.
That
Yeah.
should have been day one.
Yeah, of course. That's the kind of thing you organize.
Look what
that
this
before you
wire
even
does.
think about what your podcast is about.
Check.
You figure out, well, how are we going to get this fucking portrait rolling? I'd like to give a shout out to a loyal listener, a real fan, Lydia.
Yes.
Lydia is a fan of ours who's not on Twitter and just wanted a shout out. She listens to every episode. She's a big fan.
Lydia listens to every episode?
Yeah, she. One thing she mentioned.
I like
and
Lydia.
This is
Not like that, but you know.
pretty universal throughout
Sweet girl.
our podcast listening community. She liked every aspect of the podcast except for when you, of course, the infamous Woman's Blood episode.
Woman's Blood episode.
Oh, with the woman's blood.
What?
Yeah.
The
When you
woman's
licked
blood.
the
Where you
woman's
licked the
blood.
woman's blood.
You dared me.
Yeah, I dared you. I know.
Yeah.
What am I going to do? I had no options in that scenario.
No one had
No,
any
no.
options.
But guess what? I sit in this chair. I'm a man, not a coward. I take nothing back.
Yeah.
No, none of us do. But
That was gross, bro. I tasted it. I still taste it. I still feel it.
I
Tastes
said
like
this the other
cold
day.
steel.
Well,
that's what it
Cold
does.
Steel, here's the thing. I said this on Twitter the other day. It got a resounding 0 favorites, 0 retweets. But I fucking stand by it. I said the only thing nickels are good for is describing the taste of blood.
Hilarious. What'd you say?
Yeah, that's a
I
great
said
one.
on
I
Twitter,
remember
nobody,
that.
not a single goddamn retweet or fave.
I'll say this. The other thing nickels for Bazooka Joe's, buying Bazooka Joe
Not
candies.
anymore, my friend.
What are you talking about? They're a nickel.
You
They've
get
always been a
Bazooka
nickel.
Joe for a nickel?
Of course,
In
they're
this
5
day and
cents.
age?
Yeah.
Forget it.
Last time I bought one, it was a nickel. I bought, I think, 20. How much for $1? 5, 10,
20,
15, 20.
yeah.
Yeah, I bought 20 for $1.
When did you do that?
6th grade?
Me and Anthony, of course, went to Guardians of the Galaxy, which we'll get into that.
I saw
You
it 3
it.
times.
Now we all we'll talk about. We all absolutely loved it, and that's saying a
love
lot.
it. No one
because
can hear you.
What you've got in the hosts of the Rad Dudecast is you've got the full spectrum. You've got Greg,
Check.
Hardcore comic book guy.
Check.
Anthony, medium comic book guy.
Medium, I say 0.
Me, 0 comic book guy.
You're more of a comic book guy than he
I
is.
think you might actually be higher.
Let's do a quiz real quick.
Okay.
I'll just do 5. I'll do 5 questions.
Yeah.
Let's see who gets them out of you
Okay.
two.
Yes.
All right. Which is easy. Have Spider-Man and Superman ever teamed up?
Beat.
Go.
No,
Why?
because one's DC, one's Marvel.
Okay.
But I mean, I would have said the same thing. I just didn't
Okay.
answer fast
That's what I'm
enough.
saying.
Okay.
That's fine. I mean, I'll look in your eyes to
Just
see.
the
No,
rules.
We got to
there's
figure out
no
how
eye
it does more.
looking. They don't do that on Jeopardy. Oh, I looked in fucking that Jim's eyes.
What's
You
Peter
knew it.
Parker-
You can't say what's right or wrong until after.
What's Peter
You both
Parker's
answer.
first girlfriend's name? Have it in your head. Don't beep. Do you have that in your head? What's
Yeah.
Peter Parker's? Was like his the first big
Gwen
girlfriend.
Stacy.
Well, he said it. Like I said, not to. Did you know that?
What?
On Honest Man's Game. Did you know that?
Yeah, look in my eyes.
I'll look in your eyes. Did you know it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you both get a point.
Wait,
My
so
eyes-
then what? So
my
I
eyes
just never
tricked you.
answer? Oh, I keep on
My
my
eyes
answer.
Keep in your
tricked you. I
heads.
didn't know
Okay.
it.
You didn't know it?
No, my eyes fucking tricked you.
So let's
right.
go back and then we'll do 5 from here, and we'll keep them in our heads.
Keep it in your head. I just think of a good comic book question.
All right.
No,
just-
I don't want to be involved in an honest man's duel with him because he
Oh, all
doesn't
right.
know.
Okay. Here. Do not answer out loud.
that's
Do not
crazy.
answer out loud. Who is known as the World Eater?
Beat.
Don't answer. Do
I've
you have an
got
answer?
Mm-hmm.
Write it down.
No, what if we say it on
I have
3?
it. I have it.
What if we say it on 3?
Say okay. 1,
Okay,
2.
hold on. Let's do a demonstration.
Can we get
Don't
an
say it.
honest?
But what if
You
we
have to
do?
be honest with me too.
Yeah, what if we
Yeah,
do?
I'm-
Okay, don't say it, but
Yeah.
this is the example. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, say.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Okay, I'll go. 1, 2, 3.
Galactus.
Galactus.
All right, you both got. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good one. Who was Galactus's most famous herald?
Herald.
Herald.
What's a
Like a
herald?
You know this?
Yeah.
No. He was the guy. He would go to the.
Most
He would
famous
go to
newspaper
search
that
out.
printed?
No. He'd go to search out the planets first before Galactus got there, and be like, "All right, come here."
Oh, right.
I don't really know.
I don't know his name, man.
You know his name. You know his name. I don't know if you know his name.
All right, well then
Put it in your head.
3.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Brainiac.
Thanos.
Brainiac, you're an asshole. That's DC. So you get negative. Thanos at least was in the ballpark because it was Marvel, but no.
Thank you.
Silver Surfer.
Oh,
Wait,
man.
Silver Surfer worked
Yeah,
for
Yeah, he was the Herald of
he was-
Galactus.
that's what he was doing
Oh,
out there
shoot.
surfing.
Yeah. Okay.
My bad.
We both got that wrong.
All right, that's 2 questions. So
Try not to
we're
ask you stuff
tied.
about the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So in the movie, we all saw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, there's the gems, the Infinity
Yeah.
Gems or Infinity Stones, as they're called in the movie.
Yes.
When they're all combined, what do they make? Does anyone know?
Yep.
Do you know? You know? Okay, on
No.
3.
No.
1, 2, 3.
Infinity
The Eternals.
Gauntlet.
Infinity Gauntlet.
I knew it wasn't the Eternals, but that was a word that I remembered.
Yeah, Eternals is a word I think I said.
Yeah, it's those guys empty
Inside
head
the
on
skull.
Nowhere. Yeah.
Nowhere. I
Yeah.
love that you know that now. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Anthony knows more.
Yeah, Anthony knows more. As I said, but
Yeah, you're
here's
right.
the thing: we
Also-
were.
Also, too, I wrote those articles, so I learned a lot about.
Yeah, but you also follow
particular
the
people.
community a lot. That's why I thought.
Yeah, I do. Greg's involved in a message board. Shout out to Greg's message board, Marvel
Don't shoot
Legends.
them out. They're all
Community. Greg does a lot of trading and discussing figures.
Shout out to Tony Scholes
Tony Skull is one of Greg's main men on
He's
the
my main man.
boards. Now, I do a bizarre thing
and Libby.
that's really taken over my life,
Yeah.
where I don't participate or know anything about the figures, yet, oh, they're not going to like this, huh?
They might. I don't know.
Well, no, because I like the figures, so it's okay. I'm not breaking any rules. I
Okay.
like it.
All right.
I do a thing where I follow Greg's message board deeply. I follow
Yeah.
the Marvel Legends
Yes.
online community. I don't know anything, but I read pretty much every post because I find all these guys great, and they have a lot of knowledge about the figures, and I really get in there and I get deep.
Yeah, I love that. I love that you comment on things to me in real life. You're like, oh, did Jimmy Nuno get the new Deadpool?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? I didn't know he was up for one. You're following heavier than I are, and I comment every moment.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's impressive
Yeah.
how active you are on it.
'Cause these are my people.
Yeah, but some stuff isn't even about the community.
What is it about?
Some stuff is just like Tita just came home.
It's not.
Some stuff are
I'd
life
get booted.
updates.
I'd get booted. I'd get booted if I did that.
Now-
Most of the time, it's about action figures. It's always.
Let me tell you this story that me and Anthony were getting a great laugh out of when we went to see Guardians of the Galaxy. So, a woman about 80 years old is ahead of us in line. We're running late to the movies.
Oh yeah.
She's just furious that she's going to see the James Brown movie, Get On Up. furious, or maybe it's Get Up. No, I think it's Get On.
I think it's Get On Up.
She's furious that they've raised the prices 50 cents. Furious.
Furious.
Cents.
And just it won't stop
almost a
talking about it.
sit-in.
And I said to Anthony, I said, it's very odd that when you get this, whenever you get this kind of anger over price raising, it's always really old people.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones who should be used to it. Like when she started going to movies, it was 5 cents.
Yeah.
It's been going up the whole goddamn time.
Yeah.
Like if I said, Anthony, the people who should be mad are like a kid who's
Who's never
experiencing
seen
it
it
for the first time, who's never seen a price go up.
Right.
Yeah.
And he finally goes in, and it's instead of $12, it's $14.
Yeah.
And he should be like, what's this shit?
That
That lady
happen? Yeah.
has seen prices go up her entire life.
Well, I will exactly tell you why this is the problem. I hate to be the fucking smusher of the thing, but they're the ones who
Smush
feel
it,
it.
baby.
They feel it the most. They're on their Social Security checks. This lady's got money for. She's got $10. 9 of it's for her diabetes medication.
Sure.
You raise it 50 cents. Not only she cannot see James Brown, she's gonna die tomorrow. She's gonna die. She's dead. And this audio is so bad. It's so bad. We're dead.
Well, I mean,
Check.
yeah, I
Check.
guess that's a good point.
But
We could laugh about
This is a scrapped podcast. That's how we know it's a good one.
it's always a good one when
always.
the audio is
Yeah, I
just-
feel it good. It feels good.
It feels great.
Because the quality of the podcast has to be so good to
This
outweigh
board can only
the
hold.
sound quality.
This board can only hold a mediocre podcast. So once we start doing good ones, it fries out.
Yeah.
It fries
It knows when we're on energy level 10.
It's less of a soundboard than just a pile of metal and plastic and shitty wires. That's what it really is. It's just a pile.
We should write a horror movie about this. This the evil soundboard.
Yeah.
It fucking it fucking kills you because it uses the voices. It kills you because you kill yourself because you get so mad that it doesn't work right.
What was the part about it using a voice?
Frustrates you to death.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the voices go into it and that takes part of your soul, but that's dumb. The real
No, that's
truth
pretty
is
good.
this makes you want to
That's
kill yourself.
probably better than a soundboard that just frustrates you to death.
But that's pretty real life. I mean, I'm
That's-
pretty
yeah,
close to
that's-
just smashing it in my head.
That's true.
It's a Behringer soundboard. I don't know if we have. I don't know how many.
Behringer?
I don't know how many. Yeah, I don't know how many Behringer reps we have that listen to the podcast. You know, I
But
don't have an
yeah,
exact
that's a good point.
figure on that. But if we do, send us a new soundboard. You know, go ahead and send us a new
Yeah.
soundboard. You can get at us on Twitter at the Rad Dudecast. I'll give you the address, DM.
Yeah.
We'll work that out. I'm sure we have at least 2 or 3 Behringer reps.
We should just start adding them. Hey, if you're at home, start sending Behringer and all this audio equipment. Send them tweets, emails.
Well, Nowicki.
Will Nowicki, get them on us. Get them to get us. You will win something. I'll give you some shit if
Yeah.
you could get us a free soundboard.
Or
What?
another option, and that's great. First of all, do that. Another option, you guys can just give us a soundboard. We're not going to turn that down.
I won't turn it down.
If any of you guys just want to give us a soundboard, you know, go
Yeah, we
ahead.
would love a soundboard.
Yeah. Bless you, Anthony.
This does not happen. I mean, here's the thing, though. This does not
opinions.
pertain to Mike or Taco, our 2 listeners who are our friends, who will probably are just our friends will buy us. That just
No,
makes
no,
you feel
no, no.
bad.
This has
that
to
makes
be
you
a
feel
fan
bad
move.
because
No,
they're like,
no,
"Oh, we're going to
sure.
get you this." It's like, don't buy us anything. You're our friends. It's got to be a real deal fan who just has an excess amount of money.
It's the same shit as if you work for the radio station, you're not eligible to win the car.
Yeah, if you
Same
work
thing.
for the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I'll tell you a story.
Great example.
I'll tell you a story, Greg.
Yeah.
I wanted to see Dawn of Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Great film. I give it 5 stars.
Uh-huh.
But keep in mind, I'm only rating the first 12 minutes of the film.
Uh-huh.
I'm only meeting.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yep. I'm rating the first 12 minutes of the film. Because,
Why are you only rating the first 12 minutes?
well, at minute 13, a thing happens during the film
Mm-hmm.
where your friend Anthony has decided to eat a full-strength pot brownie
Oh,
despite
good.
never really smoking pot. I don't know why he won't just smoke a little pot, get used to it.
Sometimes you got to throw a baby in the water.
He eats overly powerful pot brownie.
It's like-
He's too high. He takes our other friend Ron, insists on leaving the movie.
Oh my God.
So I sit there thinking maybe they've gone to the bathroom. No, they've just left.
The whole
so I
movie.
have to go back outside. We're done with the movie. He's sitting against the wall of the movie theater, just looking at his hands.
Oh God.
Asking questions about time.
Doesn't exist. I know that. I've been there.
Man, I went too deep in here.
I've been there.
Too deep in my brain.
You went into nowhere.
We then get him walking around, try and sober him up a little bit, get him walking around. He comes within 3 inches of throwing up on a baby.
I couldn't see.
He missed a baby.
For real, baby?
Yeah, a baby in a stroller.
This isn't just a gimmick.
No. He throws up on the street, and it almost is directly into the baby's stroller.
Good. What did the baby say?
The baby said nothing.
Please. The baby said.
They said it.
We then
couldn't see.
Go down, and this is why it's a good thing he decided to do what he did. We go down to the river. I see a capsized boat. We all see a capsized boat.
Yeah.
No one does anything about
couldn't see it.
I call the Coast Guard in.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
A real
Nobody's doing
capsized
anything.
boat?
We're seeing a capsized boat. Now, it had been capsized for a long time. It was all junker boat. But nobody's doing anything. It's floating into the middle of the goddamn East River.
You call the
A
Coast
ferry's
Guard.
going to hit it.
What did the Coast Guard
So
say?
I call the cops. Cops connect me to the Coast Guard. Next thing you know, a boat's out there collecting this other boat. I saved the goddamn day.
Well, was everyone dead or everyone's alive?
Oh, nobody knows where the boat came from, but I'm saying it looked old. It looked like it had been capsized for a long time. It was more of a concern of
Treasure.
You couldn't see it. This fucking thing, a ferry could crash right into that, take it out.
Oh. Well, what about, see, that thing is I wouldn't have called out. I jumped in the river trying to find the treasure. There's probably treasure on there.
Yeah.
Some kind of treasure, not gold, but something.
Yeah, well, now that
Drugs.
you're saying that, I'm not happy that I didn't do that.
If I was high, though, like Anthony was high, and I saw a capsized boat, it would have ruined my life.
I mean, I couldn't see anything.
Well, he was furious that I called the cops. And I said, I didn't call the cops on you.
Hilarious.
I called the cops about a goddamn boat.
Yeah.
Capsized, and it's going to kill people. I'm not a snitch.
Yeah, of course.
A, I'm not a snitch. B, I'm particularly not a snitch on my best friend.
Yes.
I thought he was like, you have a problem, and this is your rock bottom.
Oh,
And
wow.
The cops are here to take you away. I thought that's what was happening. I just had to look at the river for a while. They were great. So glad that Brendan and Ron has done so many drugs in their life.
Yeah.
So glad.
Yeah, we walked him right through it.
Yeah, it was really nice.
But it was fun. But like I said, 5 stars.
Yeah.
5 stars, Dawn and Planet of the Apes. Check it out. I recommend the first 12 minutes. I can't vouch for any of the rest of it.
You should call the theater and be like, hey, could I come see this movie? I went with my friend who was too high, and I had to walk out. Like, maybe they'll give you a free ticket.
I'll try that.
You did the
I'll
right
call
thing.
them. So if we have any reps from the Williamsburg Cinema who listen to our podcast, I'm sure there's a couple. Go ahead on Twitter, connect me with these ticks. Connect me with these ticks, baby. Got to get these ticks.
Gotta get the ticks.
Got to get these ticks. And
But
I ain't
also
talking about
soundboard.
Lyme disease.
Soundboard and maybe some new mics.
Yeah, if anyone at the Williams.
I mean, if we're going for it, might as well go for the whole thing, right?
Also, with a soundboard.
Some cables, maybe.
Pass that right along.
Yeah.
Buy a lunch.
Yeah, that's the thing. If we got any listeners that are sandwich reps.
Yeah.
If we got any sandwich reps,
Yeah.
listen to the podcast.
Yeah, anybody just have food in their fridge.
Bring it over.
You want to mail us some fish or something?
We should do a live show and have everyone bring us all their things.
That's good.
You know,
Yeah,
we'll do
anything
a
you don't
live
want
show.
anymore.
I'm
Maybe
trying to
we'll
get
take it.
live shows going. I think we need to build up our audience a little more.
Really? I think we got a big audience.
We
They
got
get
a pretty
lot of
good. I
tweets.
mean, we're doing great, by the way. Thank you all for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Go ahead and you know what helps bumps us up the charts a little bit. If you write a review or give us stars, if you haven't already done that, please go on iTunes.
Yeah, review it.
Give us a review.
But don't count the audio. Only
Don't-
review
yeah.
the quality.
Yeah. Still to this day, we have we have a blood feud going with the gentleman who. You think I haven't memorized the review that he left where he said, dudes aren't that rad.
yeah.
Audio terrible. That was it. That's all he said. And that guy, he'll be on my list till
Yeah.
my dying day.
Yeah, of course.
Now, Craig, how have you been?
I had the best day of my life today.
Really?
Yeah, I literally have had the best day of my life today.
First of all, if I could interrupt, you look thin, and I'm not just saying that because we're on the air. You're hitting the gym pretty hard?
Well, no, I'm hitting these foot pills, and I think that a lot of my fat was something to do with this eczema, this foot eczema, because my foot's starting to clear up a little bit. So I have been hitting the gym, but I think it's got something to do with that. I think my body stopped swelling. To be honest with you.
So if I can recap,
Yeah.
you've been hitting the gym every single day,
Yeah.
and you're getting slimmer.
Yeah.
And you have decided that the reason you're getting slimmer is that you're now taking eczema pills for your feet.
Yeah, because I've been swollen for a long time. I think the swelling is coming down. I've been peeing a lot more, too. I think I'm losing a lot of water. I think.
Is the eczema really clearing up, though?
No. Not at all. It's angrier than ever. Angrier than ever, but I'm trying to convince myself in my mind that it is, so whatever. But, yeah, best day of my life today. Got a show. Got some shows set up for the weekend.
Nice.
Pretty good. Pretty excited about that.
You want to plug it?
I'll be at Levity Live hosting for Charlie Murphy.
Oh, that's fun.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Well, it was more fun because I wasn't going to make rent. And now I'm going to make rent.
So, what are you, Thursday through Sunday?
Yep.
Okay, so guys, if you haven't got a chance to see any of us live, it is fun. We fuck around, but we are very good. We're proficient stand-up comedians. Go check out Greg if you're in the West Nyack area, anywhere like that. If you're in New York, this weekend he'll be at Levity Live. Great opportunity. Go on the website, buy tickets. You see Charlie Murphy. You'll see Greg. I'm sure you can talk to Greg after the thing. Give us that soundboard we've been looking for.
Give us the soundboard. Also, you want to hear else? I got my Comic-Con exclusive Marvel Legends. That came today.
Well, I saw them, and now that I'm more of a figgy guy, anytime you used to show me figgies, I'd say these are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now that I'm in the boards,
yeah, they're a little weaker. But there's a couple I like. Also, someone who's very important in my life, I can't say who because the news hasn't broke yet, is having a baby. Yeah, so
Mom.
Not his mom, not Joanne, but somebody in my family is going to have me a baby. I'm very excited about that. I mean, Anthony might be on a TV show.
this is the best day of
This
your
is literally
life.
the best day of my life.
Wow.
Yeah, all that all
Congratulations,
happened in
man.
like 5 hours.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
You deserve it. You
What?
work hard.
Working hard at getting other people pregnant.
You work hard. You put good karma out there in the universe. I think you deserve it.
I'll tell you who after the show.
Okay. Well,
Get
I think it's between two people.
Say without saying.
I'm guessing it's not the one who I'm closer to of the two people.
Let's just say it later. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, there's two people.
I mean, yeah.
There's
he's
two people I
plain
think
as
it could
day,
be.
he's saying.
We can't because I think.
Okay,
the
so I'm
person,
saying you said
you're
it's in
saying
the
of the,
family.
but I think of the two people you're talking about.
Yeah.
One of those people doesn't know yet, so we can't talk about this.
Well, right. That's fine. But you just said say it without saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
they're
I'm
probably
saying
figuring it
without
out now,
saying.
though.
Well, they're not
They're
listening
not
right
listening right now.
Hopefully not.
now. Well, no.
Well,
no, it's not out
impossible.
yet. So definitely not.
But then
Unless
we put
you're
it
in
out,
this
they'll know.
room.
I have to make sure that I'm not sure if she's telling anyone. I found out by accident.
I mean, man, what?
What, dude?
What are you
Okay,
doing?
let's move on. Let's just move on.
Stop. Move
You said-
on.
You just
Yeah.
you said she's.
She, yeah, of course. A woman will be pregnant.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not, whatever.
But if what he's saying that only
Oh, you think it's no, it's the male. Is my friend.
right? Okay. Right. Yeah.
My friend. I don't think you guys know what I'm talking about. My friend's wife got pregnant.
Right.
Okay.
Jesus, man.
No, she's not proud. Just kidding. I gotta rewind over that because that was a fun joke, but there's no way to edit that out.
You always do this with those kind of jokes.
Always.
And then you paint yourself into a
Always.
corner and then
Yeah.
go, I mean, we got to scrap this one.
I mean,
We'll
I
scrap the
knew.
episode.
Anthony, did you know from the outset
Yes.
of him starting to talk about it that
That he was
gonna
going to
tell?
eventually lead down that rabbit
Yeah.
hole. You
Yeah.
have never
I gotta edit over this. I can
been
edit it a
able
little bit.
to do a vague thing
Yeah.
and then not say
You
that
can't
thing.
edit it. I'm the editor. You're the sound man.
I know, but
man.
we have to figure out a way. To,
you really? 'Cause
I
I
think
can
I
do
could
it.
just cut it. You can
Yeah,
cut
I
it?
can do it, yeah.
Just cut that part out. It's at moments 22, probably 45.
Okay. Yeah.
22:45.
Yeah, I really will. I'll
Man.
put this out.
Because I
Yeah,
can't believe I did
You
that.
can't do that.
I can't. I have no control.
You have no
No.
control.
Jesus.
Now, we have been getting tweets.
Yes.
We're getting tweets, emails, and we don't even use the email anymore.
Right.
So I'm lying about that. But people are bummed that we're not making quizzes anymore.
Oh.
People are upset we're
Yeah.
not doing quizzes. My friend John, and I encourage any of you to do this because this is going to be really fun. My friend John, who's my college roommate, who's just the best. He's like a genius.
Yeah.
He's a genius. He's awesome. He's got a kid. He lives in D.C. now. I've talked about him. He's the guy I tried to catch the D.C. sniper with.
Yeah, I love
one
this guy.
time, one time, I'll tell a story about John because I'm not saying his last name, so I think it's okay. One time, we were tripping real hard on mushrooms, sitting in his room, right? This woman walks into his room. She takes a right into the room. Behind her is a little tiny midget woman.
A
Her
tiny
friend.
midget or just a midget?
Smaller than normal midget. But it's her friend. We're tripping real hard, and John to this day feels bad about this. He screams like a housewife who has seen a mouse. Screams like a woman. Goes, ah! And jumps up onto his chair.
It's horrible.
Jumps up onto his chair to avoid this lady.
Hilarious.
God.
How'd she react?
What?
She should have attacked him. How'd she
Yeah,
react?
I don't think she was happy.
She crawled into a little hole?
It was
How
pretty,
did she react? Oh, she probably laughed it off.
Loved it.
I'm sure.
Loved it.
Loved it.
I give her a little cheese, she'll be fine. You could train those things, you know. They'll curl up on your shoulder. They'll give you a quarter on the sidewalk.
Now, what John has done, which is just amazing, this is, again, speaks to why he's such a phenomenal guy. He loves the quizzes. He's noticed we don't make the quizzes as much anymore. He put together this intense video game music quiz for us, just really well thought out. So it's going to be, I had to go through it to make sure everything worked and stuff, so I know some of the answers. So I'm not going to play. It's going to be you two. I'm going to be the quiz master. How do you want to, what's a good buzz-in for this one? How about if you buzz in, you have to say...
We'll say someone in my...
No, I know what you're going to say.
We'll say the name.
I
And
can't
there's a
talk
video
anymore.
game quiz,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So, it'd be fun if it was some kind of video game related thing.
How
for
about
buzzing.
when you buzz in, you have to be a robot complaining about something?
Okay. Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Right. That's kind of
perfect.
video game.
I can't talk for the rest of this podcast without giving out this secret I have.
You already have given it away.
Well, Brendan's going to go and delete it out of the podcast. He's going to delete
Right.
it.
So he's going to delete it. So don't worry about it
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, but it's
'Cause
now that I know
done.
it's being deleted, my mind has to say
Dude,
it.
stop.
Well, you got to stop talking about it. You
Because we
gotta-
have to move on and have a podcast.
All right.
Yeah.
And he can't just edit every 5 minutes.
Now, so here's how what John has designed for us.
It's very hard.
Stop.
You first will get just the music, and you have to
Okay.
guess what video game it is.
Right.
But then there's a hint for everything.
Okay.
So if nobody gets it, we'll then have a hint. Now the categories are Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, and just sound bites, which I guess would be things they say, not necessarily the music. And each category has 100 through 500 points.
Oh, it's a
Man,
lot of
this
points.
is awesome.
Yeah, it's like Jeopardy. It's
Yeah.
awesome. So,
It's
Greg, I'll go ahead
so nice.
because you're trying very hard to keep in a secret, and I admire it. I'll let you choose category first. So you get to say a category and the point value.
Okay. I also want to say, too, my first girlfriend is getting married. So that's hard for me.
Cool. Okay. and thank you, John. Thank John.
Yeah.
John.
No,
Yeah.
thanks. This is awesome.
So I'm dealing with that.
Okay.
Correct.
And of course, this is a sound-based quiz. We have no way of knowing how to attach a computer to our soundboard, so I'll be holding up my microphone. You probably won't be able to hear anything. Let's just make that clear.
Clear. Crystal clear.
Okay,
Okay,
are you
so-
going to put the song near the microphone?
That's what as I said. Yes.
Great.
Okay, Greg, your selection. Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, or just the sound bites?
Give me Super Nintendo.
For how many points?
The most. 500.
500 for Super Nintendo.
Get that mic ready. Here we go. This is going to be too hard.
I'll play it again.
It's metal. I didn't think I know this at all.
Okay, so do you gentlemen want the hint?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to beep in?
No, I'd like the hint.
Now, this is 500. Now,
Can I
I
say
also,
space? No, not
I also
space.
should have mentioned, because when I was looking through these, I noticed this. John is, first of all, probably a genius. He's very intelligent.
right.
Second of all,
Yeah.
he knows the shit out of video
Right.
games.
I know
It's
this.
like,
I know it. I know because this is very hard. I'm gonna say that probably none of us get any of them.
okay, the hint
I
is...
think so too.
The hint is Glacius or TJ Combo.
Buzz.
Okay, you got a robot making a complaint.
You have too many candy bars at this register. It's losing my mind. Primal was the guy. Killer Instinct.
Yes,
Yeah.
Killer Instinct.
Oh, fuck.
Nice,
Yeah.
500 points to
Yeah.
Greg.
Yes.
Yeah.
TJ Combo was what it.
Yeah.
TJ Combo. I remember.
Nice.
Killer Instinct, man. I remember when I went to Las Vegas when I was in middle school. My
Yeah.
family, we went to Las Vegas, but I couldn't gamble because I was a kid. So
Yeah.
I just was in the arcades, and I just was watching Japanese kids just play Killer Instinct. I've never seen anyone as talented
Yeah.
as I've seen Japanese teenagers in 1999.
99? No,
Yeah.
95.
1995
Four.
for Killer Instinct. Most
Yeah.
impressive things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad they.
I remember that game was like, you can either do a million combos,
Yeah.
or you can't throw
Or
a
you
punch.
can throw one punch.
Yeah.
And if you get a combo done to you, it's game over.
Yeah,
if
it's
you're
over.
playing Glacius and he does, that kind
Glacius.
of teleport uppercut combo
Yeah.
that he would start off with, you just put down the controllers. Because
Yeah.
you're just going to get hit
Just
for
watch the ride.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, the decision is on you. 500 points. You have Nintendo, Sega Genesis, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, or Sound Bites.
Let's go Nintendo.
Nintendo
NES.
for how much?
The middle. 200?
300.
300. Click. Buzz.
Greg buzzes in very quickly. Complaint?
What? Why has my mother being abused? You must stop abusing her.
Yes.
Legend of Zelda. Or is it Link?
Well,
Are we going to deep cuts?
Talk about. Do we need? Here's how this will work.
Yeah.
I think this is probably a good way
Okay.
this working. I will when you've got the game right, but the addition of the game not correct.
Yeah.
What I'll do is I'll say Greg gets those points for getting Zelda unless Anthony can steal.
But the steal will be easy, because if I say Zelda and you're wrong, then he knows it's
But
Link.
he has to know no. He has to know the full fucking name of the game. And John's writing out the full game names. So, do you care to steal?
No.
Okay, Greg gets
Not even gonna
300
try.
points.
Link, The Adventures of
it's
Link.
Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
So Greg's got another.
Because I hated that
300.
game.
Yeah, me
The Adventures
too.
of Link was like, it ruined it.
I hated it because it made me feel dumb. Because you had to at least, well, maybe not the one. I don't know. I played the one for 64, and you had to really. It was like you had to figure so much stuff out, and I would always feel dumb. And then Taco would come over, and then Taco would just knock it out of the park.
Yeah.
I was literally just beating my head up against a wall, getting frustrated. Controllers were getting broken. Taco would come over and be like, "Oh, what if you just like did it this
Burn
way?"
this bush.
Yeah, and I like tears would just start coming down my face.
Yeah. Well, the Link one, the first one was above. You'd see from above.
Yeah.
And the second one, they did like a side scroller, and I was like, what is this shit? Give me old school. And then went back.
Yeah.
I got to make sure I said that so that all our gaming nerds know that.
Oh
That's,
wait, let me
that's
see
what I
what
was talking about. Deep cut shit.
yeah.
That's funny that you mentioned that because the hint John wrote was, this was a nearly impossible, so he agreed with you.
Yeah.
This was a nearly impossible foray into side-scrolling adventure for this epic series.
Yeah.
Okay, Greg, it's on you again.
Let's do. Fuck it. I'm going to go with Sound Bites.
Soundbites 4.
500.
Jesus, this guy's going big right off the bat. Anthony, you really got to try and catch up here.
Yeah, no. But I won that
Soundbites?
first quiz, so I'm a little complacent.
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't an official quiz. That doesn't go in the record books.
Okay.
This
Not
is
official.
Soundbites for 500.
Can you do it again and louder?
Is that just a woman being fucked?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. No, that's a man running through a bush and then jumping through water.
And this is what sister? Oh, there's no sister.
And it's an Asian game.
Guns in the background.
I'm gonna throw a
Of
guess.
course, you can. Of course, if anyone wants the hint's available.
Throw the hint.
Yeah.
I think I know what it is though.
The hint. Was that? That was 300, right? Or how many was that? No, that was
That's
500.
500.
I'll take the bazooka. You take the sniper rifle.
No. Well, what happened to Tower 7?
Wow, 9/11 inside job robot.
Contra?
No.
No, there was no.
No,
sniper.
and now that I see
I got it.
I do know this game, but this is a fucking deep
Let me
cut,
try this.
man.
Let me
This is
try.
a deep cut.
I'm gonna go crazy and go. Where is the lasagna? I have ordered a lasagna. Operation Wolf.
No. Now, I'll give you guys another clue. That little noise of the person running that's not a man or a woman. It's a creature. This is a fucking deep cut. You're not going to
I'll take the. What was the hint again?
The hint is, I'll take the bazooka, you take the sniper rifle.
I remember this.
Yeah, it's like, I never played this game, but it's a deep cut. And it was a popular game. It was a somewhat popular game.
Smash Brothers?
No.
What system again? I'm sorry.
No system.
Smash TV.
It's
Oh,
on
that's
lights.
right. I was thinking
I
of
forget
Smash
the
TV.
system it was on. I
Not
think it was
Smash
Smash TV.
Smash
No,
TV.
Yeah, I liked Smash TV.
It was a
up?
little monster. I remember it. Yeah, what is it?
Yeah.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Oh, I had
Well,
no
then
idea.
those words have never come out of my mouth.
Yeah,
together.
never even seen that as a sentence.
So,
Really?
Never.
No.
Okay. Well, then,
Let's just
so
include
now
that.
Not
Anthony,
once.
it passes to you for the
Okay.
choice.
I will take. I'll take Genesis for 300.
You're a Genesis man. Oh, I
For
try to stay
300.
I
away.
wasn't really. I was a Nomad guy.
Genesis?
not really so much a Genesis man.
Yeah,
I
your
was a
ever system was
Nintendo
the
man.
most expensive and went nowhere.
yeah.
Neo Geo.
Oh, man.
Hey, what's $1,000 that's
Yeah.
set to fail?
Yeah.
I'll take 6.
I'm a, you know me, I'm more of a
We need a Sega
TurboGrafx-
Saturn.
I'm a TurboGrafx 16 kind of guy.
Yeah. This bonk, I think, is going to take off.
Could someone get me a 3DO in every room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, Dreamcast, great system.
Great.
What do I want for Christmas, Mom? I want you to hook me up with a Neo Geo.
Yeah. Okay, Sega Genesis for 300.
Yes. Buzz. Buzz, without a doubt. Just play the whole thing, 'cause I like this jam to this one.
Yeah, I got caught up in the song, and I forgot we were playing a game.
I can tell it's not the first one. I think it's the second game. I want to say this is Sonic the Hedgehog 2, maybe 3.
Incorrect, my friend.
What?
Incorrect. And I was surprised. I thought that was the Casino Zone.
Yeah.
Let me just make sure I was playing the right one.
I remember that.
I mean, that's cool.
Not Toe Jam and Earl.
I never had Genesis, so I don't really know.
He didn't have Genesis, but he plays Genesis.
If you're going to cook spaghetti, how about next time add more garlic?
Do like garlic. I
Hold
do
on,
like
you want
garlic.
the hint first?
Oh, yeah, I should probably take the hint.
If you pause the game just right, you could get an upskirt on her back kick.
Oh, Buzz.
Well, it's on him.
Earthworm Jim?
No.
Buzz, where is the planet Nebula Star? This, of course, would be Street Fighter 2. That's what everyone was doing the upskirt on.
No.
That can't be the right... Because if you're doing an upskirt thing, you're doing Chun-Li, pause it right. Everyone did Street Fighter 2. But that's not a song from Street Fighter 2.
No,
you sure you got the right thing?
And you
of
paused it the
Rage.
right way, too.
Streets of Rage.
Oh,
yes.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so disappointing
Streets
to
of
me.
Rage.
I love that game. That's so I'm so mad at
did
Streets
myself.
the
of Rage.
upskirt
Now, I
on
knew
Streets
I
of
am
Rage.
furious.
I knew this quiz was going to be tough, but
Fuck.
it's fun, right?
It's fun, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I
Greg, it
love
passes to
Streets
you.
of Rage.
But that was Streets of Rage. Remember doing the upskirt on her.
Oh, man.
It passes to you, Greg. You've got Nintendo,
One of my
Sega Genesis,
favorite games
Super
of all time.
Nintendo, or Nintendo 64, or Soundbites. Oh, we got more time than I thought.
N64 for 400.
N64.
This is a long quiz. This is
That's
gonna
great.
be the whole episode.
Well, I do like how you gentlemen have really hit a wall with some of the harder ones, but you choose to power through with the
yeah,
harder point
you gotta get because the
I want to
end
get
of
him out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the,
yeah,
the
yeah.
end will just be fucking knocking them out.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
N64 for 400?
Yeah. Whoa.
N64 for 400.
Yeah.
I got this. Buzz. Welcome to Nebula Star. You did not bring enough clothes.
Oh, this is fun. Your guy's telling a story. But a previous answer, he couldn't find
Yeah.
a way to Nebula Star. Now he made his way,
Yeah,
but
that's
he
good.
didn't
Yeah.
hack properly.
I'm gonna throw a fucking half-court 3 out there, and say,
Well, I mean, it's always going to count.
I
That's gonna
don't-
count for 3.
yeah. Well, I say I don't know if this is. I'm saying this is a fucking above. I'm just throwing it out there. The buzzer. Pilot wings.
no.
Damn it! That's what my guess was.
Well,
My guess was Pilot Wings.
here's the thing.
Didn't even think it was a half-court 3. Thought that was a slam dunk.
Here's the problem with video game music, because I just
It's all same.
did the
It's
review.
all
It's
super
so
similar.
similar. And this is a game that I've probably played almost as much as any game I've ever played. Let me give you guys
It's a good hint in its own.
Let me give,
Heroin.
Play it again. Play it again as well.
John says, this was the first time I ever ran into Baby Mario. The first game I ever met Baby Mario.
Play the song again.
Oh.
Super Nintendo.
Well.
No, it's 64.
No
64.
one can explain the footage from certain angles. Mario 64.
No. Incorrect. So it's a Mario
I got
game.
it. I got it.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna go fucking deep cut because I don't think it's.
It's a pretty
it's
deep
not,
cut in
I
Mario.
think it's
Mario World.
super. I want to say Mario Kart, but he wasn't. Baby Mario wasn't in that. So I want maybe Yoshi Safari, but you didn't play Yoshi Safari.
No.
So wait. I'm still.
Yeah.
This is still within my answering range.
Okay.
It's a Mario deep cut. What else was there? Mario Paint? No. Maybe Mario wouldn't have been there.
I'll put it this way. It's not that
What?
great. It's one of
You
those.
just guess it then.
Yeah, you guys.
Why are you telling? You're down. Anthony's down 800 points, and he's whispering. That's how good of a friend he is. He's down 800 points, and he's whispering.
Man, I just want
answers.
somebody to get it right.
Get it.
Guess.
Go.
Mario RPG.
No.
Oh, what? I didn't even know that was a thing.
No. This is a game. It's not that.
Good chance
This
it
is
wasn't.
one of those games in the vein of Mario Kart, where it's a lot more fun if you're playing with a friend.
Oh,
Buzz.
Yeah.
Go ahead. There you go.
I don't know the name of it, but I know I
Well, then
played it.
you're
Buzz.
thinking wrong, because this one you'd know the name as soon as you thought of what it was. You know the name.
F-Zero.
No.
No.
F-Zero.
It's a biz apart
No,
Mario
because
Party.
I think of Mario cameo.
No, it's not Mario
I
Party.
did a cameo.
Jesus.
Maybe Mario Baby did a cameo.
No.
Yoshi's Safari? No.
No. What else does? What other sports does Mario get involved in?
Buzz.
This is Mario Kart.
Mario Olympics.
No.
Is that a game?
Mario Tennis. It was
Mario
Mario.
Tennis.
Oh man.
I thought that was for Super Nintendo.
Jesus.
No, we've been
that
saying
game-
N64 the whole time.
That game was great.
Great.
Oh man.
I would have
so
guessed
love
that. Why?
game.
Where the hell was the Baby Mario in there?
He was in there.
He was in
playing
there.
tennis. All right, Anthony, pass this to you. We'll keep this moving to keep it fresh, keep it lively.
Keep it fresh.
This is fun for the people at home, I think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
All right, I don't know if you're being facetious,
I think it is.
but one thing we've never ever concerned ourselves with on the Rad Dudecast is this fun for the people at
You're
home?
absolutely right.
Never. As the Monopoly episode will be a testament to.
Someday, when our podcast is famous, I think the Monopoly episode will be like a super deep cut.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah.
People
That's
who
that rare shit.
really get into a band, like
Yeah.
the band's shitty
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know, they'll be like,
Argue about it at bars.
whatever, dude. I love the Monopoly
Yeah.
episode.
They have like thoughts about why it was like, you know what I mean? But they were doing something there that nobody was really doing.
Yeah.
Like really intense conversations. Yeah.
We got to get, what's his name, Tim Woods back on to do. We got to do another episode of the old.
Dungeons
Yeah,
and Dragons.
Dungeons and
Let's get that
Dragons.
going.
Yeah.
Okay, Anthony, you're select.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Yeah.
So
So
what
go
do you-
ahead. So keep one going.
Keep it going, you know?
All right, so I guess I'll take that to mean dealer's choice. I'm going to
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's
sound
choice.
bites for 100. I'll give you guys
Okay.
sound bites.
I'm
for
scared
100.
of sound bites, even though they're all sound bites.
Yeah, I know.
Well, sound bites.
It's too-
What he means by sound bites is not music.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like the.
Oh, okay.
No, no,
sir.
you're going to confuse people.
Okay.
You're going to confuse people.
That's not
Sound
one.
bites for 100.
That's not one. Koki Koki.
Well, maybe it is.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Buzz as I smashed the fucking backboard on this one. If you don't know this one, you're retarded. So,
Well, now I feel bad.
all right, well, you'll know it. I have checked in. Where is the casino on Nebula 1? Nebulas. I forgot the name of the planet.
That's fine.
That, of course, is E Honda from Street Fighter 2.
Yes. E Honda from Street Fighter 2. No.
Oh, yeah.
100 points for Greg. Let me just do a
Get that one right.
quick tally. 900 to 0. Hopefully Anthony checks in here. The problem is, when I'm writing down the scores, when I make up a quiz, I can always say at the end of the quiz that it's tied going into the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
question. This is a much more difficult,
Yeah.
but I'll
You can
find a
lose
way.
it. You'll find-
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, you make up a question at the end.
I'm going to give you guys. Let's move through the soundbite category. Let's go right into 200. You okay
Yeah,
with
I'm
that?
all right with it.
This is soundbites for 200. Greg, first of all, you got that very quickly, and yeah.
Okay, cookie. The Chun-Li.
That sounds a lot like what Anthony was just doing. Check.
Hint?
Yeah, hint.
The hint is, ornery avians. Ornery avians.
I mean,
This, not a game for a system. Ornery. What does ornery mean?
Not an idea.
oh.
Not an idea.
What does ornery mean?
Like
Ornery.
Tiger LC?
Uh,
An
Not a
ornament?
game for a system? This has never been on a system?
I bet it is now, but it wasn't originally a systems game.
It was an arcade game?
No.
Like a Tiger
What does
LC?
ornery mean?
I don't know.
really know.
You'll know
Angry.
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 Oh.
Well, what do you say? What's it called again?
Ornery avians.
What's avians? Flight? Angry flight?
I'm in the middle of buzzing.
Yeah.
I just could
Yeah,
get
but
my
I was trying to figure out what the
robot
hint meant.
complaint. I know, but
All right, buzz in. I got
knew
900
it.
points. What do you want me to do? Angry system.
Well, the body count was
I know
so
this.
high it seems fabricated. Angry Birds.
Yeah, Angry Birds. That's what the bird makes when you shoot.
Avian.
Avian means
Avian
bird.
flu.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing
Bird
80s.
flu.
90s. Angry Birds is too recent for me.
No, it's
Yeah.
everything. It's everything.
Yeah.
So 200 for Anthony. Good. He
On
clocked
board.
in. If it's okay with you guys, I'll go pretty basic. Nintendo for 100.
All right.
Nintendo for 100.
For 100.
Okay.
Check.
Would anyone like to buzz in?
Play the whole thing.
Someone keeps saying check.
Buzz. Just keep playing it. But this would be, where is the free buffet?
Now, you turned Asian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The nebulous robot has turned Asian.
This would be, for 500 points.
100 points.
This would be for 500 points, Double Dragon.
No.
This would be Street Fighter.
No.
This
no more
would be-
guesses. No more guesses.
Stop.
Streets of Rage.
No more guesses. Anthony, would you like the hint? The hint's going to give it to you.
I know.
Yeah. Give me the hint.
I know this song so well. I know the whole damn song.
Well, you got it
The
wrong.
hint is, and I'll just say the
So,
hint as
and
he's
just
written
according
it.
to that.
I won't speak out the hint. I'll say it as he's written it. UUDDLRLRBA.
I just don't.
I know it. Come on.
Why do you do that? I'm in the middle
Sorry,
of thinking
I'm
about
sorry,
my robot
I'm sorry.
buzz.
I get very
and you
nervous.
do that. Contra.
Because it's
Yeah,
Contra.
Contra. 100 points for Anthony.
I forget that. I'm sorry.
The guy goes to Nebulous. He goes to the casino. He goes to the buffet. I let you have all
You
that.
did. You did.
Now let's try. How about a Sega
sorry.
Genesis for 100?
All right. Sorry, that is my bad.
It's okay. It's okay. That's part of it, though. Acknowledgement and apology.
Buzz. Welcome, Stargazer.
You're not
Buzz.
the Buzz, Anthony?
Stargazer. Stargazer, what is your plan?
What is this, Genesis?
Yeah, this is Genesis. This would, of
I
course,
don't
be
know it.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
okay.
Greg really coming in with the 100 there. Really pounding it out. Now, what say...
I spent a lot of time playing video games.
Yeah.
Did you?
Let's say we're
I
going to
did.
call...
Particular ones, though. I don't know
Greg,
if NFL Game Day is going to be on here.
Greg has won round one.
That's true.
Now, round two...
Wait, that's only one round?
Nah, we got a lot of questions left, and I think I'm going to speed it up. By round two, to really even things out, for the championship, there'll be 3 more questions asked.
Okay.
Whoever gets 2 of those questions right wins the overall championship.
Wait, we're coming to an end on the game? We could do this all day. We got.
Oh, you want to keep doing it? I didn't know if
We
you
only
want to keep
got
doing
12
it. I
minutes
thought
left.
you guys were getting...
That's the most fun I've ever had in my life. I'm winning.
Okay. All right, well, then we'll keep going.
I have 12 minutes left. We can't do a whole new topic.
How about we haven't gotten to Super Nintendo very much.
All right, let's do Super
Super
Nintendo,
Nintendo for 300.
Are you having fun?
I'm loving it.
You like that new Wesley Snipes figure? I don't think you care about him.
I love it. I do care about it.
Oh, Buzz. I fucking know this. Play that again. Buzz. I got this.
Yes.
Why, I have being charged for the minibar. This would be the Super Nintendo Legend of Zelda. Right?
Yes. Now, for Anthony, for the steal, he's going to get the points. But for the steal, can you name the Super Nintendo, the proper given name of the Super Nintendo Zelda?
A Link to the Past.
Oh, Anthony with the steal.
Boom!
You got a mosquito on your roof, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You better
that's
kill
the guy
that
that's
guy.
been biting me.
He's fat.
Yeah, he's
Fat
been
off your
eating
blood.
He's been eating for days.
Your fucking window is open at the top.
Of course it is. Of course
You got
it
it
is.
closed. I'm looking right at it. You're letting all the bugs in.
Not all the bugs. A
That
couple of
bug
them,
clearly came in,
definitely.
and it's been attacking you all night.
Yeah. You know what happened?
We talked about this last year.
Well, it falls down. His window falls
Yeah,
down.
but you got to stay on top of it.
You do have to.
It's like, there's a faulty latch, but we'll all die. We're all going to get sucked out into the space.
Yeah, he's right about
Well,
it.
I deal with them mainly.
Uh,
Usually they get fat on me. They don't even walk through the door.
N64
Don't
for
worry-
200.
Don't worry about it. Your precious
N64.
over there.
Can you just try to get it?
Oh, I can't now. I'm in the middle of a quiz.
N64 for 200. Let me back this up.
Okay.
I think actually that one's dead. Let me try to throw something at it.
No, that one. I'm gonna get it. Leave him later. I'll get him. He's not dead.
Oh, he's not?
I've never heard this game in my life.
All right, let's get
Wait, what is this new?
It was N64 for 200.
Oh, okay.
And I'll give you the hint. Slappers only. Slappers only. What game was there mode where you could play slappers only?
Some kind of
Come
fight.
on, you guys
Some
got
kind of fight game.
Potentially the most famous N64 game there's ever been.
N64. I wasn't big on N64. I just played No Mercy all the time.
GoldenEye. That
Yep.
was a big N64
Correct.
hit.
Yeah.
Correct.
He didn't buzz in, so I'm gonna steal.
200 points for
He
Anthony.
didn't buzz in.
I know, but you know,
I
with
was
his
just having a conversation with
the way we've got to really award points.
just literally
tally
just
here.
started having a conversation with Greg.
I didn't play GoldenEye. A lot of people played it.
Yeah, me neither. I know. It was really popular. I never played. I was so bad at it. They wouldn't let me play.
Anthony making a bit of a comeback. It's 1,000 points for Greg, 800 for Anthony.
Oh, that's pretty good. I didn't even think about it.
Now,
800.
how about a soundbite? We have our last
Let's do a soundbite.
soundbite would be
Cool.
soundbite for 400.
You put a lot of work into this.
Yeah, man.
best.
Jesus.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, what a great quiz.
What a great,
man.
what a great fan.
Now, I'm guessing we'll have to go right into the hint.
Yeah, of
I
course.
looked at the hint. It's not, there's no help.
Okay.
The hint is just demise.
I mean,
Could you?
Oh, see, this is a game he was into. Neither of you would have been into this game. Neither of you would have been
all
into
right,
this
then
game.
do you want to just tell us then?
Yeah, it's Doom.
Oh, I knew that.
Oh, yeah.
I played Doom.
Oh, you did play Doom?
Herbert played a lot of Doom. I watched it a lot, but I wasn't really into it at all.
Hang on, I'm gonna kill this bug real.
I don't even think. I think it's dead.
He's not dead. He's hanging on there.
Yeah, maybe I smashed him though. You know.
No, he looks pristine, as if he's in a museum.
Who would put a mosquito in a museum?
Somebody might.
Yeah, you're right.
In fact, maybe when do you ever think about this, Anthony?
Too fast. Now he's on the run, man. We had him.
Yeah. Do you ever think about this? What if when they find our museum
Oh, he's over there.
someday,
Nice. Leave him up there.
what if when they find our museums,
Yeah.
our most common things they won't know about, because why would you put it in a museum? You know what I mean?
Right,
They'll be
right,
like,
right.
no, there's no such thing as rats.
Right. Yeah.
Why
yeah.
would you put that in a museum?
Yeah, because we got a lot of them.
Yeah.
Who
Like
can-
you don't put a fucking housefly in a
Right.
museum.
No, that's a good
So
point.
they're just going to be like, oh, there were goddamn elephants all over the place, dinosaurs,
Yeah.
shark teeth.
Right.
These guys, everyone had a shark tooth necklace.
yeah, that's a really good.
Yeah, they're not gonna put a target. I don't know.
Okay, how about maybe go Nintendo for 200?
Okay.
That sounds awesome.
Check. I buzz.
Here we go checking. I
Buzz.
hear- Okay.
Give it to me one more time.
Checking.
Buzz.
Do it again, Greg.
Fuck. How is this lose mine? Buzz, I know this.
I don't understand if
I'm buzzing.
structurally. Oh,
You go first.
it's okay. Duck Hunt.
Yeah,
Duck Hunt. That's what that was.
Duck Hunt
Fuck.
for 200. Anthony ties the game.
This is impossible. This time to do.
Crazy that
That's
I tied the
impossible.
game.
You
Crazy.
just be getting
I haven't.
points.
I've just been talking to Greg.
yeah. Which
He's cheating. I was destroying.
you were destroying.
I have 500 one in there.
So Anthony, here's what we have left. We've got some 500s and 400s for both Sega and Nintendo.
Okay.
We've got.
I choose 500 for Sega.
Okay, 500 for Sega. I'll let Greg choose it.
No, of
'cause
course.
I think you'll say
Of course.
okay.
A gentleman hands over his horse every now and again.
I like that. I like that. I've never heard that
Pardon
before.
me?
Gentleman hand.
Did you say a gentleman hands over his horse every
Every
day?
now and again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
No idea. I have no idea what that is. I don't have a clue.
I mean,
It sounds like a terrible game to play.
yeah.
Is that Freddy Krueger? What is this for Nintendo?
This is
Sega Genesis.
the Sega
This is-
Genesis for 500.
Man,
Master System.
I think I know it. Do you want the clue?
Yeah.
Go whip yourself.
Go whip yourself.
Whip, Indiana Jones, Scorpion.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Where are the men for this family? Pitfall?
No.
That was
I
even
don't
on
know.
Genesis.
I don't understand the clue now. I thought I knew it, but I didn't know it.
Kid Chameleon?
Zero Shark.
Here's another clue. It's one of the other than Sonic, it might be the most famous sort of Genesis specific game.
Alter Beast?
No. And I believe someone guessed it for something else at some point. Sort of a cult classic.
It's for Genesis only.
No, I don't know if that's true, but
Oh.
it's just a game I associate with
With Genesis? Oh, okay. Someone guessed already.
for something else.
Famous Genesis games?
I think so.
Well, Streets of Rage was a Genesis only game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was their, I feel like that was their answer to Final Fight.
Give me another hint.
This guy had like a very normal person's name, but he wasn't a person.
Buzz? Kid Chameleon?
No. Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Oh, yeah.
that was also on Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've still got the 100. We've got the 200 left for
He
Sega.
tied it?
He tied it.
That's fucking bullshit.
That's so great.
You want the 200 for Sega?
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't play Earthworm Jim. Buzz, where is the daydreamers? Where are the night kids? Aladdin?
Yeah. Aladdin.
Whoa!
200.
Wow.
That was from the court.
Wow.
That was from the
You know,
side court.
It's really hard to identify a video game based on music. You'd
Yeah.
think it'd be easier, but it all sounds
It
the
all
same.
sounds so
Yeah.
similar.
Well, that sounded Aladdin-ish.
Yeah.
You know, like a snake tamer.
We've got
I've never seen anything involved in Aladdin. I never
We've
seen
got-
a
Aladdin
movie.
game was good.
We've got 100s left for Super Nintendo and Nintendo 64, and we've got 500s left for Nintendo 64 and regular Nintendo.
500 for Nintendo.
All right.
My fucking esteem has been broken, though.
I don't know, man.
Buzz, without a doubt. Buzz, without a doubt. Robots have invaded the city. Protect the children. That is Excitebike.
Let me check. I think you're right. Absolutely. Greg for
Wow.
500. Going to be tough for Anthony now. He's all of a sudden finds himself down 700.
Nice.
So I'll do...
I never played Excite Bike.
Really?
We'll do
Oh,
two
big and
more,
Excitebike.
we'll do two more questions here. We'll do the... and I'll make sure it's enough for Anthony to catch up. We'll
You
do
have
the
3 minutes
300.
left. We're in the fucking red.
We'll do 200 for Super Nintendo and 500 for 64, and that'll be the end of it.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Anthony's got to get both right
Sounds
to
good.
tie you.
Sounds
If
good.
he ties you, we'll go into something else.
Sounds good to me. And I'm playing honest.
This is the most honest we've ever had.
Yeah.
There's no cheating in this. Oh, my God. Buzz.
Super Nintendo?
Yeah.
I know this. Fucking... I know
Your
that.
insistence on buzzing in quickly is frustrating, and it's not. You're not to blame. He's to blame. But everyone knows in the history of us having quizzes, it takes Anthony at least a minute to like even know that the question has sort of started. So he could very well know the answer, but he'll never buzz in before you. Never. On that, Greg, or are you going to answer?
Give me the hint. Give us both the hint. Because I have it narrowed down.
Those minecart levels were tricky.
Donkey Kong.
Yeah, I'll give
That's
him that.
exactly
you
what that was.
refuse to follow the format of the game, as always, but I'll give him the points. So
You
now
gotta be kidding me.
we're going into the final question. Anthony needs
Didn't even
this.
do a robot voice.
He didn't do anything. He didn't buzz. He just said the answer. But there comes a time where you've got to let another man have your horse every now and again. So this is for the tie. We'll do the last 500 left. No one's even really come close to getting a 500. Yeah. Oh no, Jim!
Yeah, I got two
got
500s.
Excite Bike.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got one in the beginning,
and
too.
Killer Instinct.
Yeah, the first one
that's
was.
So never mind. You've
That's
got
what
two
made,
500s.
they made your career, those two 500s.
I don't know how I'm getting 500s, two 500s, and you're still just tallying behind me. Like you've got 1,000. Someone do the math at home with the points. I bet you Brendan's got this game fixed.
So this is, again, for the tie, Nintendo 64, which we've already established. It seems Anthony may have played a little more than Greg.
I didn't play that much 64.
64
Played No Mercy every
I
day.
played a lot in college.
I didn't go to college. That is some kind of speed along southern frog catching game.
Yeah.
You're on some kind of
Something to do
dune
with
buggy.
frogs.
We get a hint.
Speed along Southern Frog Catching Game. One of those. Huh? One of those.
Uncle Whistle's frog catching time.
The hint, which I don't understand, bird in a backpack.
Buzz.
Yeah.
Robots have destroyed the universe.
Yeah.
That is Crash Bandicoot. No, he's got the bird in the backpack.
He was in
It was a
64.
bird. It was a fucking gorilla type God. Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot? No.
Crash Bandicoot was not.
It wasn't Crash
That's
Bandicoot.
only-
Rather
that's so
than have-
Banjo-Kazooie.
Yes.
Fuck,
Greg
that would've
takes
been-
the win.
That is from working at Sears.
chance of Banjo Kazooie. Didn't even know that was a thing.
Banjo-Kazooie.
No chance.
Greg takes the
What's
chance.
the last question for fun?
Let me get a last one for fun. I mean, there's a few left we haven't
Oh,
got to.
well, you have 2 minutes.
First of all, if I could thank
Or
John.
whatever.
This
John,
has been great.
Jesus.
Huge. This was
And,
awesome. So much fun.
Here's the thing, John. I know you're busy with the baby. Wonderful wife, Sonnet. He teaches school. That's probably ramping up again soon. But if you would want to be our quiz master, we'll take these anytime you
Every
want.
time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The rest of you,
No,
feel free to submit a quiz. You'll never match this.
Well, because he made an app for this
Well,
somehow.
here's the other thing. I don't know if John is paying for this or what, and I'll edit this out if it is a problem. But if you want to see this quiz that John's made in the format and use it on your friends, it's at videogamemusictrivia.weebly.com. So John's put that online. I haven't even been. I've been doing comedy for 5 years. I still am trying to get someone to make me a website.
Yeah.
Never known how to make a website.
Tumblr, I could do it for you. I do a Tumblr when it's easy.
Yeah, no, I need this looking real good.
Yeah. All right.
So let's go just for funsies.
Yeah, it can't be just a fucking mess, Greg. Yeah, no, that's cool, man. But I can't just have a pile of garbage.
Let's do the 64 for 100 for fun.
All right.
All right. I got to run out after that because I really have to go to the bathroom.
Everything just sounds like Sonic the Hedgehog.
I mean,
What is that? I'm going to hang up on it for everybody.
Mario Kart 64. All right, good.
all right.
Good.